Hey there, guys. This is Shorty After. I'm coming to you with the next video in my series 12 and 7, which is my method to quit pornography. It's called 12 and 7 because I'm using the 12 steps and I'm making short videos of 7 minutes or less. I like to say it's my less is more approach because if you've been trying really hard and you're unable to get a handle on it, then maybe you're trying a bit too hard. Maybe there's another way. Um, so today we're talking about the first step. I'm going to read to you step one from the Alcoholics Anonymous program, which is the original program. It goes like this. Step one, we admitted we were powerless over alcohol, that our lives had become unmanageable. So, like I said, that's the original program, but we can and people have replaced the word alcohol with any number of problematic behaviors. In this case, obviously, we're talking about porn. So it would be like this. Step one, we admitted we were powerless over pornography, that our lives had become unmanageable. I was thinking that this is a great way for you to decide if porn is really a problem for you. I know that in my case, porn is just so typical nowadays that I wasn't sure if it was really a problem for me or if it was just normal young guy behavior. So that's a question I had to investigate, and I think these two questions are a good benchmark. So, are you powerless over your use or your frequency of use? If you don't have control over the way or the quantity that you use, you could have a problem. The other aspect is unmanageability. If you're having these consequences in your life as a result of porn, if your life is unmanageable as a result of porn, then you may have a problem. Um, so let me talk about unmanageability first. Alcohol is a part of my story, and I want to use it as an example because the unmanageability in my life with alcohol was very clear. I had problems with the law. I broke limbs. I would lose keys, wallets, and phones, destroy relationships. All of these quite drastic things. And the equivalent of that with pornography, I think, would be something like racking up credit card debt, cheating on your wife with cam girls. Um, Maybe they fire you from your job because you're using too much. Um, I never had anything drastic with that with porn, but I had unmanageability in a more subtle way, which I think more of you will be able to relate to. Um, so in my case, it was um, a lot of anxiety and depression, especially socially. With my best friends, I was okay, but when I had to go out to a new situation with new people, or even just big groups, I would really shut down. It was really horrible for me. I did not have a good time going out. Um, I had a really bad time, and not only in social situations, but also at home, just in general in my day-to-day life. I had a lot of anxiety, depression, rumination, um, thinking a lot in a negative way. I used to call it the funk, just this sensation of not being well, of disease. It's dis-ease. They say addiction is a disease, which means dis-ease. You're not at ease. In addition to problems with the opposite sex, I would really want to have a girlfriend or a partner, and I was unable to get one. My relationships sucked, basically. So, in that way, my life was unmanageable. I used to think that this was just normal, but when I started to investigate, I started to realize maybe this is not normal. And now I know that it's not normal. There is another way. So that's unmanageability. Number two is powerlessness. Again, with alcohol, I would go on a bender, then wake up the next day, and I would swear, like, I'm not drinking today. Like, that was horrible. I'm taking the day off. But then around 6 or 7 in the evening, I would be like, well, fuck it. I'm going to drink again. Powerless. Um, um, let's see. And with porn, I remember I was trying to quit, and I always remember this one occasion where, um, had done a bender again. I was like, okay, that's it. I'm done for sure. I feel like crap. I'm never doing that again. And literally within 2 minutes, I was typing in my browser a porn site again. I was looking again 2 minutes later. So my vows, my iron will was not working. This is powerlessness. Um, and it could be in degrees also. It doesn't have to be, okay, I quit forever and then I use again. It could also be, I'm not going to look at fetishes. I'm just going to do vanilla or softcore or maybe just Instagram models, but no more porn. And then next thing you know, you're looking at porn again. And this is despite your sincere wish to stop. So that's powerlessness. These are important questions, so I would encourage you to investigate this. Where is your life unmanageable? Number one. And number two, do you feel that you are powerless over pornography? If you still think that, maybe if you just go to the gym, if you talk to more girls, if you get new habits, if you just try harder, if you can just get your shit together, then you can get over this thing. If you still think that, that's fine, and I would actually encourage you to go down that path because until you shatter that illusion, um, you're not going to be open to another way. If it works for you, great, but if not, then this is the other way. So if you've tried blockers, if you tried the gym, talking to girls, everything you could, and nothing's working, you just keep going back to porn, then maybe you're recognizing you are powerless. And once you recognize you're powerless, it's now time to offer you another solution. And that's what I'm going to do in the rest of the videos that follow. So investigate that, journal if you need to, leave me a comment, whatever helps you the most, and see where you're at. And then I will see you guys in the next video with a little bit of the solution. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.